close your eyes and do your best to relax and breathe normally. In through your nose and slowly but steadily through your mouth. Then you start to realize that the score is 2-2. Your teammates have won 2 matches, and the opposing tennis team has won 2 matches. In the most sought after tennis arena in the state of Wisconsin. 25 to 50 eyes are on you at any given time, given that you are the last match on. And the outcome of this 10-point tiebreak, because you've split sets, will determine whether or not your team of 16 friends are given the berth to play at sectionals to represent Wisconsin among Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, and Indiana. You lost the first set, you came back to win the second set. But now the 10-point tiebreak begins. And all the efforts you've done on Wednesday nights and every other night that ends in Y when it comes to tennis, training, dieting, lifting, and running comes down to this moment. Now, imagine losing that 10-point tiebreak. And literally, by one match, by literally points in a match of tennis, you didn't qualify. I'm hoping none of you have ever experienced that, because it's absolutely heartbreaking. Fast forward 5 years later, after this pandemic-ridden craziness that's ravaged literally not just the US, not just the tennis industry, but the entire world as a whole. 2020 didn't happen. 2019, lost it. 2018, didn't even make it to the playoffs. 2017, we kind of got robbed. But you and those other friends of yours that play on Wednesday nights and shoot text messages that are super inappropriate during the workday have never qualified for sectionals. It's a funny thing. History repeats itself. Tried and true. Socioeconomically, conquerors, vanquishers, people that are pioneers. History does repeat itself. And this past weekend, our match that started at 7:30 in the morning for some god-awful reason, 75 miles away from that original tennis site in University of Wisconsin-Madison's Nielsen Stadium at a local tennis club in the northern part of Metro Milwaukee, the exact same situation came about. Playing singles again at the number 1 slot. I find myself to be the exact same predicament I was 5 years ago. We played the exact same team as well for Madison. They're absolute monsters. And yes, in a positive light, they are our nemesis. Again, being the last court on because I'm a defensive baseliner, I find myself with eyes from spectators, people who are working out, teammates, and teammates of the opposing team. 2-2. And for some reason, I was able to pull it out. Yep. We qualified for sectionals. And the best part is, it's going to be documented in a vlog type of fashion, not only on this channel, but Essential Tennis. My team has worked hard enough and has had results to where we are representing the state of Wisconsin in 4-5, 18 and over USTA State League. And I want you guys to join me. I'll be documenting both on-court and off-court antics, hotel room stuff, and I'll be interviewing people on my team, and possibly even people on the opposing team. But the idea that this success was unfounded, this success was just all rainbows and fairies and unicorns, is absolutely false. And for those of you that have ever failed, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not only failure for yourself, but failure for others. Not necessarily depression, but the anxiety, the nervousness that I've had when I failed to qualify for individual nationals last year for you guys was absolutely heartbreaking for me. But it hurts even more because I know that some of you wanted to see that happen. I didn't necessarily feel like I was down in the trenches of emotions and anxiety because of my failure as an individual to qualify, but because of your expectations that I set up. And for that, I'm sorry. But the idea that I failed my team that has supported me up to 5 years ago, that was a blow. But now, I have a chance at redemption. So, as you guys are watching this video, me, Scott, Ian, and Ira from Essential Tennis, and my teammates are all making the trip down to Indianapolis, specifically Carmel, Indiana, which is about 20 minutes northwest. And this will be documented, and you guys are going to see the highs and lows of it. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. This is the road to 4-5, not just sectionals anymore, nationals. Hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, happy hitting.